Miss Hoolay, Miss March. This way, please. I was informed of your arrival by Madame Yukong and came to greet you personally. The news that you will be the ringmaster in place of Lieutenant Yanqing has been made public, Miss March. Just now, as I passed the contestants' hall, I overheard them all discussing this news. The most common question I heard was, who is March 7th? If they ask you this, how will you introduce yourself? Do you have something prepared?
March 7th, a young beauty from the Astral Express. All right, when people ask you, you might as well tell them this loud and clear.
I see you are both quite relaxed. Impressive, given the imminent danger you face. Miss Yunli's contestant information was registered for the war dance a long time ago. However, as a last-minute entry, the Skyfaring Commission has taken care of the necessary procedures for you, Miss March 7th. Please, follow this path. The contestant hall is just up ahead.
Thank you, Miss Shikwe. Come, let's take a look around the contestant hall. So, this is the contestant hall. Wow, there are so many people! March, before the war dance begins, allow me to give you one more lesson. My grandfather always told me that a weapon mimics its master. That means that a person's weapon will reflect their habits and personality. You've seen me wield old metal before, haven't you? Tell me, what did you observe from that? Master Yun Li's old metal is taller than a person. Being able to wield a weapon like that must mean that you have observing the weapon that your opponent uses, assessing what kind of battle skills they excel at, and where their weaknesses lie, is the key to victory in battle. A shockingly heavy sword like mine, for example. Why would you tell me your weakness? That's the only way to ensure that we have a fair fight, don't you think? Out of now is a perfect opportunity to learn how to evaluate your opponents. Let's use the people here in the contestants' hall to practice. Know myself and know the enemy. Let's see, who should I ask first?
I came here because I wanted to meet the great Lieutenant Yanqing. I've heard so. Who would have imagined that he would take a disciple and have her be the ringmaster in his place? This last-minute replacement. March.
That's right. I'm the March 7th that everyone's been talking.
What? You're March 7th?
Don't worry. I'm a newbie swordmaster who's only been practicing the art of swordplay.
March 7th. Standing before you is a seasoned Cloud Knight who has practiced swordsmanship.
Tricking the opponent into underestimating me is a valid tactic.
Ugh. I am not used to wearing clothes like Oh! You're March 7th, the stand-in for Luta.
That's right.
As you can see, I am the journalist entrusted with interviewing contestants on site.
I see the Skyfaring Commission has really gone all out at...
That's right. A big event like this just can't go ahead without a few of us running around. Since the competition is getting started, could I ask you some questions that are on my mind? Oh, great. First, the question that is on everyone's minds. This is just gossip from unreliable sources, but I hear that Lieutenant Yanqing is seriously... Then what is the real reason? I never thought that such a talented young man that has garnered so much attention would have this kind of attitude. Once the war dance begins, you will be challenged by master swordsmen from many different worlds. May I ask who that might be? The talented swordswoman from the Xianzhou Juming, Miss Yun Li. Thank you very much for accepting my interview.
Yes. Yeah, this is just a regular Cloud Knight Devastator glaive. Oh, I understand what's going on, Miss March 7th and Miss Yun Li. I'm actually not a contestant. I'm just here as a security guard. Nothing out of the ordinary. I guess you could say it's all fair winds and calm wolves. Another awkward pause. I know it. Did you get it? Wolves sounds like waves. It's a funny pun.
He's actually explaining his joke.
Making things awkward really is my weakness.
There are still many guests arriving here.
Understood.
The first round of the war dance is about to begin. Me? I'm fine. As soon... Looking at these contestants, I suddenly feel a lot calm. I understand why you wanted me to know myself and know my enemy. I don't... So? Do you want to go out and see... I knew it! Let's go. If we walk through here, we'll be able to see the War Dance's official venue. Wow, so this is what it's like from the spectator seats? Look over there. That's the ring we'll be standing on. Master Yun Li? I'm getting nervous again. Well, it's too late for nerves now. It's almost time. Almost time for what? As soon as I think about the mission General Hyan gave me, my heart starts racing like crazy. It's when it stops beating that we need to worry. I have to leave for a moment and do some inspections around the... I wonder how Master Yanqing... Hey! Focus.
General, report! The teams are in position, and the Skyfaring Commission has taken control of the Starskiff lanes.
Activate all side cranes and have them scan everyone coming in and out of the port. Remain vigilant at all times. Any suspicious movements must be suppressed as quickly as possible before the situation gets out of hand.
Yes, General!
You two, follow me. What's signals nearby, but we lost contact just a moment ago. Could that mean... He will be fine. Cloud Knights, search for the target.
All of you, get out of my way.
Wait. Don't go any closer.
General, I failed you. That mad dog left me here as...
A declaration of war.
That's right. I've been holding back the urge to slit his throat all this time. If you, the great Merlin's Claw, mortal enemy of the Borisin, are able to join him in a little hunt.
Hunting is not a game. It is a battle of life and death. Are you ready for your death, abomination?
Die, you lonely beast! Die!
Save your breath.
Waiting in line for a bullet. Bring it on!
Take your positions. Dreams do come true.
Existence is unity.
Remember to aim for the heart. Receive divinity.
I'm guessing that was... There's no reasoning with those with a loaded gun. Those who dig the grave.
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Don't worry, this let's duel. Time's up.
Stay.
You just feel one.
Wowza. Are you okay?
I wasn't able to save Jiao Chou. Hoolay was more cunning and powerful than I imagined.
Tell me, how is he planning to declare this war against me? With a one-on-one duel? Or with a hostage exchange, maybe?
Hoolay is planning on attacking the bustling streets of the Xianzhou Luofu.
What did you just say?
Impossible. Even if there is still undercover Borisin that we haven't sniffed out, Hoolay can't have more than a few dozen people. How is he planning on simultaneously attacking the streets of the Xianzhou Luofu?
He has an ace up his sleeve. Hoolay's body holds a plague mark passed down through generations of Borisin. I've seen him convert a Foxy into a Borisin wolf trooper with my own eyes. This is Hoolay's declaration of war. His blood, it can cause Foxians to rapidly transform and lose their minds.
He wants to encircle us in one fell swoop. This beast is truly unpredictable.
Contact the Skyfaring Commission and the Cloud Knights right away. Have them enforce a traffic ban and order all Foxians to remain indoors until further notice.
The moment you see your enemy's declaration of war, it means that they have already begun to take action.
But if Hoolay succeeds in getting this panic to spread...
Do you remember what I told you before? Hunting is about thinking the same way as your prey, not just mindlessly chasing after them. What Hoolay wants is to see everyone on the Luofu descend into panic. He wants to see us lose our minds and waste our limited manpower scouring every inch of the Luofu for signs of an attack until we exhaust ourselves. It's like that party game that the people of the Yaoqing love to play. They hide an object under one of several bowls, then move the bowls around and have you guess which one the object is underneath. The way I see it, this is all nothing more than misdirection. No matter what Hoolay does, there is one truth that cannot be changed. He is trapped aboard the Xianzhou Luofu. The only way for him to escape is to find a ship.
Right now, the only ship he'd be able to see is the Sky Splitter.
In his eyes, that ship is full of countless hostages. That would be the best place for him to go. So, that will also be our final battlefield.
But if we're wrong about this, if he goes somewhere else, or if he does as he said he would, and his minions infect the Foxians everywhere with wolf blood, are we just supposed to abandon those less likely locations?
This is another lesson that you must learn outside of swordplay. Weighing your options and making a decision. There are always questions that we will ask ourselves, but never be able to answer. Before making a decision, we must destroy any hesitation that we are holding on to. Once we make a decision, we must fight off any regrets. There is a chance that we will make the wrong decision, and allow our allies to be sacrificed in vain. There is a chance that we will predict our enemies' movements correctly, yet underestimate their strength and be overwhelmed in battle. But being lost in hesitation and failing to take any action will always be more harmful than taking the wrong path. Everyone, listen up. I will personally take charge of Starskiff Haven, evacuate the people, and prepare for any possible attacks. I will do my best to ensure that things are safe on the ground. Nameless, please lend us your strength as you did when the Ambrosial Arbor was reborn. I need you and Wildza to go in search of Jiao Cho.
General, please entrust me with the safety of the Sky Splitter. I was originally meant to participate in the tournament.
If Hoolay does come to attack the Sky Splitter, Lieutenant Yanqing, I need you to hold him there until I am able to arrive.
Please rest assured, General. If he dares step foot on the Sky Splitter, I, Yanqing, swear on the blade in my hands that he...
Cloud Knights! The Borson have arrogantly decided to challenge us on Xianzhou territory. They vow that they will unleash a bloodbath along the streets of the Xianzhou. The unarmed civilians of the Xianzhou and countless visitors from afar are under our protection. Let me ask you, as Cloud Knights, will we allow the Borson to succeed with their plan? Be on your guard. Calling Starskiff Haven. Have all Cloud Knights be on full alert for Borson attacks.
Fei Shao, the ports of Starskiff Haven are crawling with wolf-like creatures. They're moving fast.
Hold them back! I will be there immediately!
There you are, Fei Shao.
Madam Yukong! After 30 years, we find ourselves fighting side by side. A short respite, then time for the next fight. Let's save some time. All together! A short respite, then time for the next fight. We have cleared out the enemies in Starskiff Haven.
But it seems that there are fierce battles being waged at both the Exalting Sanctum and Arum Alley. I will prepare a Starskiff.
We cannot allow the fighting to continue. This is now a race against time to stop this farce that Hoolay has created. I know Jiao Cho always wants me to know my limits and not get carried away, but now is the time to bring this to a swift end. Contact the Exalting Sanctum. Tell them if they see a light in the sky, all units are to retreat immediately. Madam Yukong, lend me your bow.
Everyone, out of the way! Oh, what a mess. I just knew it would end up this way. Every time she hits the battlefield, she makes a mess like this. She didn't even leave a single survivor to get intel from. One of these men must have known about Hoolay and Zhao Chou's whereabouts. He has to be. A retainer like myself is nothing more than an insignificant shadow who stands by the general's side. But Zhao Chou is different. Without his careful treatment, the general wouldn't even be here today. Hopefully, he can use that silver tongue of his to buy himself enough time. Take a good look around. If you can find one or two Borisin that aren't dead yet, let me know. I don't care how tight their lips are sealed. I always have a way to crack them open and get the information we need.
What a terrifying attack. Who could have imagined that such astonishing strength would lie? So decisive. So brutal.
I remember you, Mock Talk. You are harder to kill than a cockroach. But the fact that you have willingly shown yourself saves us some time. It is not too late for you to surrender. Tell me, where are Hoolay and Zhao Chou?
Save your energy. I lived as a hunter for many years. The descendants of Duran have abandoned the Wolf's Creed. In order to ensure our survival, we took solid thanks to the gift granted to us by Lord Hoolay. I have shared his vision and his blood. The descendants of Duran should live. Come, Yao Qing man. Show me your fangs. We will fight.
How honorable, you mangy dog. But you seem to have misunderstood. There will be no fair one-on-one duel. Let's see how tough you are once we've put you down.
It boils in my veins.
Borisin resurgence? You think you can still pillage and murder freely, as you did 1,000 years before? The Xianzhou Luta will ensure that this is nothing more than your dying fantasy.
Strength like this will set me running!
Begin! Let's improvise.
Grace and elegance. Existence is unity.
Bring it on! There's your horse!
Hold on!
Grace and elegance.
All these, let's duel! Time's up!
Borisin resurgence shall come.
No matter how heroic your sacrifice, there is no honor in your battles or deaths. Borison.
It seems that Moktok got what he wished for.
Hoolay, your declaration of war is over. From now on, no matter where you run, General Fei Xiao will catch you and send you to the same fate as Moktok.
Don't stand in my way, child. Have your general speak with me.
Stand down, Luta. I am here, Hoolay. What do you wish to say?
The Merlin's Claw. The people of the Xianzhou must be quite brave to allow a Foxian. Has no one ever questioned that lineage of yours? Or could it be...
Claiming to have family ties with the enemy sounds to me like an attempt at asking for mercy. Hoolay, are you begging me for mercy?
I see that it is not only the ruthless blood of a wolf that courses. When you think about it, this was a gift from the Borison. Anything that we gift, we are also free to reclaim. The Merlin's Claw. I shall extend a final before you arrive. I will slaughter all in sight, allowing the crimson moon that has fallen dim for over 700 years. Then, I will pilot this ship through every blockade and barrier you have prepared. Before I finish these tasks of mine, you have a chance to stop me, or die at my hands.
I accept your challenge, Hoolay. Because the very moment you stepped aboard the Sky Splitter, you stepped onto your path to ruin.
I'm entrusting you not only with the honor of the ring. That's easy for my grandfather to say. But this mission to the first round of the tournament is about to begin. According to the plan, I should seek out the Cloud Knight soldiers. Maybe I should take a moment to meet with March before the tournament starts. March is in the contestants' lounge right now. I wonder how her preparations are coming along.